Cards 2 Die Cast 4.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another edition of the Cards Die Cast 4 channel. I want to thank you all for watching, and in this video, it is now time for us to do our last Torque video, I hope, for quite some time. Never been a big fan of Torque, but as you can see here, we have plenty of the 2017 Torque Blaster Box version. These are the versions that you find at your local Walmarts or your Targets, Myers, or other potential retail locations. And so what we're going to go ahead and do here is that I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, possibly 14. I thought I already lost count doing all that. But I think we have about 13 to 14 blaster boxes here we are going to crack open. And if we zoom down here a little bit, you will notice that I wrote down a W. And then we have another box here that does not have any sort of writing. The W indicates that these boxes came from a Walmart location, and then the bland boxes, or the boxes that don't have any writing on them, came from a Target location. So I have a variety of 2 major retail stores across the country that currently have these apparently in stock. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to see just how much these 2017 blasters can give us. As of course, if you remember my video from the 2016 version of Torque, I tore through about, what was it, like 12 boxes I believe that I did, and we pulled no autographs. I am having a very eerie feeling that we're going to have a repeat of that this is going to be nothing but relic boxes here, because the Torque line is more of a high-end release, and I think they save a lot of the high-end materials for the hobby boxes as opposed to the blaster boxes that usually just screw you out with some sort of tire relic. I have a feeling that's going to be the case, but who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and maybe there's a one-of-one fan interaction card or family time card for a driver, something that we could at least be able to hold on a pedestal when it comes to this video. But regardless, let's go ahead and go through all these boxes here. But before we start though, let me go ahead and of course get my handy dandy scales, and we will scale each box so that when we open them we could kind of indicate, if possible, if there's any correlation between hit and the weight of the box itself. So let me go ahead and scale it, and then after that we'll start tearing through these boxes. Okay everybody, I am done now scaling the boxes, so let's go ahead and tear through these. However, I will say my scale was quite off. I really do need to buy me a new scale. Probably need to invest a little bit more in something that's a little bit more reliable, because this cheap thing here is like 15 bucks or so at Amazon, but it's just the readings were all over the place. So really do not take these scale readings as gospel. But this first box here, you see the W. It is a Walmart oriented box, and this one is at 62.4 grams. 62.4. So let's see what that size of a box. And of course, like I said, don't take the size or the weight rather as gospel. The scale of course is in grams, but don't take it as gospel, because that scale is just reading all over the place, to be honest. So let's make this a little bit easy on myself, tear through, and now let us see what we get here. Jimmy Johnson Horsepower Heroes base. We get an Eric Almirola base. We get fan interaction for Danica Patrick base. Bill Elliott base for Danica Patrick card, Xfinity Matt Tifft, and then we have Ryan Blaney base cards, lots of base cards here, Dale Jarrett, and then we have Mark Martin, and then for our hits we're going to get a double tire relic 16 of $4.99 for Brad Keselowski. So the relics are starting off already. Next box also comes from Walmart, and this one was 62.3. But once again, don't take it as gospel. 1 pack, of course, per box. So let's go ahead here, tear through. It looks like it's going to be another relic, or at least a relic with an autograph, if it does have an autograph. Very, very feel very sad now that I even did this, because it's just a repeat of last year's junk release. And as we see here, claiming the chase for Martin Truex, car card base for Chase Elliott, another pre-race base for Danica, Paul Menard, Denny Hamlin, AJ Allmendinger Dinger pre-race, another base for Danica, fan interaction, a gold base parallel for Jimmy Johnson, and then race used 288 499 fire suit for Matt Kenseth. So let's head over to Target now and let's open this box here, and this box has a 63.3. Scoot the hit down to the bottom. Larry McReynolds, this is 174 199. Not Larry McReynolds, this is Slugger Labby, pardon me. Gold crew chief card, Eric Jones. And you know, just to expedite this video, you guys have seen probably the base cards that are coming along with it. We're just gonna go ahead and identify the hits, if there are any pre-race or numbered cards. Your gold parallel base is pre-race for Dale Jr. Your hit is 63 of 499 for fire suit Ryan Newman. This time, this is a Target box with a 66.9 gram weight. This one feels a little bit thicker than the other ones. So hopefully we have ourselves a fire suit autograph or a tire autograph or something better than just bland old base cards. But as before, we're going to go ahead and expedite this video, and we're just going to go through the bases here. And then we have our gold parallel for the base, Casey Kane, fan interaction. Then we have a dual tire, 389 499 for Brendan Gaughan. Or actually, no, I think this is actually a double sheet metal now that I look at it. Double sheet metal, yeah, the metal materials. Double sheet metal for Brendan Gaughan. This appears to be a Target box with a 64.5 gram scale weight. Bases, let's just go through the base cards here. We have an artist proof. We do have an artist proof gold, 40 out of 75 for Ty Dillon, representing his Xfinity ride. So at least there's one little hit that we can get there. Gold base parallel for Kyle Larson. And going through the rest of the cards here, they're all over the place once again. Alright, the base card, and then we have a base primary paint for Casey Mears, and then we have family time garbage. And then our hit is a 265 499 for, let's go ahead and go to another Target box, 66.5. 66.5 is the weight for a Target box here. Make you slice, go in and tear through. We finally get ourselves a pack with a Clear Vision card in it. So we will have a Clear Vision hit. And then, let's see here, flip these cards around. They're just all over the place. Brad Keselowski, family time garbage, and just going through these cards. I'm not even going to go through them. Here we go, gold parallel, Joey Logano Xfinity ride. Our Clear Vision hit is going to be 79 149 for Michael Waltrip, who is now retired. And then we have another Matt Kenseth, 110 of 499 for the Fire Suit Fabrics, or Race Relics, or Raced Relics, whatever the hell it is. Garbage, guys, pure garbage. 20 bucks per box down the drain. I mean, this is terrible. Prism Racing boxes at least gave you an opportunity to really get your hands on a really good hit. Still, absolutely Prism all the way. Prism Racing when it comes to Panini. 63.5, and this is another Target box. There was one box that was very light. It was actually in the 50s, so we're gonna go ahead and save that box for last is probably going to be a driver scripts autograph, if the scale, of course, was accurate. So we might be able to pull out at least one autograph out of this video, but ooh, I mean, there's just nothing right now, guys. There's just nothing. All right, quickly again, base, 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 base. And then our gold parallel is going to be Chris Buescher. So it looks like you get one gold base parallel. Here's a claim in the chase for Brad Keselowski. And then our hit for the box, at least it's a little bit lower numbered now, 22 of 99 Fire Suit Blue for Kurt Busch. Going back to Wally World now, let's see if they can save us 64.8 grams for this box here. I tried to get as much parity as I could. That's why I went to multiple retail locations, 2 different Walmarts, 2 different Targets, to help give you guys an idea if there's any difference in between the stores, or just to try, because I didn't filter anything because I couldn't even figure out if there was any correlation, because I really don't care too much for torque. But rookie stripes though for Chase Elliott, even though he's not a rookie anymore. And then we have all these bases here, and we do have a numbered card here, 46/150 blue pre-race. Gold base parallel for Trevor Bayne. And then we have a dual relic card, 114/199 for Landon Castle and David Reagan, attire and sheet metal. $65.8 for a Walmart box. Ryan Newman, Clear Vision, $57.99. So these Clear Visions, which I think with the 2016 edition were like guaranteed. I thought you used to get one with every pack. Now even the Clear Visions are a bit hard to get. Going through the line here, we have a numbered 38/150. It's always a Dylan. You notice those guys kind of suck, so they're like retail candy when it comes to these boxes here. It always seems to be a Dylan brother that you pull. And then it's fan interaction, Danny Hamlin for your base parallel. And then finally our hit for the box, 474 out of 499 Fire Suit Rubber for Bubba Wallace. This is a Target box, I remember, because I had actually kind of opened the box in order to get the thing to scan right at the checkout. But this is 67.5. But this is one of the scale readings that my scale was just going all over the place. But it actually does feel a little bit thick in terms of the pack itself. So maybe we have ourselves a nice Fire Suit relic, Fire Suit autograph. Wouldn't that be something? Actually get to brag about torque for once instead of always slamming it. Here we go with the bases. Just going to go right through. Here we have a 69/100 red for card Ryan Newman. Gold parallel Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan interaction. And then here we have 39.99 for Daniel Hemrick. And then it's Jamie McMurray, 19/499 Fire Suit. It's not looking good, guys. Right now, I give this highway robbery. Highway robbery. But that's my personal opinion. What do you think? Here we go now. Here's another Walmart box. This is 66.7. We get a clear vision card. This one is a base for, or Visions of Greatness for Harry Gant. This is a base version. And then here's the junk, the absolute junk. Even the card quality is very cheapy. 66 of 100 for red, Rusty Wallace. And it's very cheapy. These kind of feel like the old press pass cards, but guys, I mean, the chipping here on all the edges here, really don't want to sound like I'm complaining and whatnot, but I mean, I can't skew this any other way. 91.99 for Danica Tire Relic. I guess I'll take it, but in the end, this is going to go straight to eBay too. I had a double relic card for her from the hobby boxes that I pulled, and I've already sold that on eBay. Alright guys, second to last box here. This appears to be a Target box. 63.7 for this deal here. And then finally we'll open the lightest box so that we could try to pull ourselves an autograph. It's likely going to be a driver script, so expect someone like Cale Yarborough or Junior Johnson or something like that, if that's even an autograph box, which actually wouldn't surprise me if it's not. Here we have, though, a numbered card, though, special paint scheme, 19 of 99 for Dale Earnhardt Jr. And then, of course, the base. And then we have gold parallel for Casey Kane. And then we have 122/499. No, 122/249 for Daniel Suarez. Sheet metal and tire. And then finally, after all these boxes, we are going to now crack open the lightest box. 56 grams or so. Yeah, and this came from Walmart. So let's just hope that we could at least conclude this video with some ink. At least one autograph card. And the pack does feel quite thin, so I think we actually will conclude this video with an autograph. And it looks like we will finally. Alright, so let's put that card on the bottom. Base, Carl Edwards base. An old retro paint scheme too, man. That's from back in his Roush days. There we have base for Matt Kenseth. Artist proof 54.75 for Gary Golding. And then we have Bobby Labonte, 138 of 149. This is Visions of Greatness. Another base, our gold refractor, or gold parallel, is going to be of Fan Interaction, Ryan Newman. And I was wanting this, and I was hoping I would get one, but I didn't tell you all, but I have been looking for an Anna Parkhurst on-card autograph, and it looks like I'm going to get one. Anna Parkhurst is the autograph. It is a base version, though. Anna Parkhurst is the autograph. So it looks like if you get yourself a box that's in the mid-50s, you're at least going to come out with some ink. It's going to be a driver script, which for those of you who don't know, the driver script from the Torque lines usually are autograph only, no relic included. of either retired drivers or up-and-coming drivers. I know with the 2016 version, William Byron was one of the drivers who's really hot right now. I know I saw his 1 of 1, however it has been pulled. I know it has been pulled because I tried to buy it off of eBay one time and was unsuccessful. However, I do have his 1 of 1 Prism, so I do have his very first autograph in the 1 of 1 version. And but nonetheless, though, here's Anna Parkhurst. Man, I wish it was the 1 of 1 card for this one. Always try to get the girls, because in the end, if the girls end up being hot, because I hear she's kind of, you know, lighting up the dirt tracks and whatnot. But then again, Fanfare from the Press Pass line used to have girls in it as well, and a lot of those women never end up being anything, at least anything significant in the NASCAR world. But anyway, I'm going to entitle this video 2017 Torque Blasters Highway Robbery Edition. So here's the compilation of all the hits that we were able to pull. Does this stack of cards here look like it's worth the almost $200 I spent on various blaster boxes across the town? I personally don't think so. I think at most I'd be able to recoup maybe $25, I think, when it comes down to this. And of course, you don't need to be collecting cards for the sake of just trying to flip them around, because it's very hard to do nowadays, especially with NASCAR. You buy a blaster box or a hobby box, you're buying it because you want to keep the card itself. But there's not much else I could tell you guys. I guess I'll go ahead and send this to PSA. In fact, I think I might be going to the National Card Convention, so I think I actually could turn it in there. But then again, I may not be able to. I don't know. I want a numbered version. Base is cool, but I want a numbered version, especially the 1 of 1. If this 1 of 1 comes out, I'm going to definitely try to get it. Nonetheless, though, this is the Cards at Diecast 4 channel. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all later, guys.